Right now, we're getting a live update for Vince Ferrazza from the City of Toronto in terms of the weather clearing operations. Let's listen in here.
Variations across the city, which is not unusual for some parts of the city to have more accumulations than other. So, for instance, Scarborough did get approximately 8 to 9 centimeters of snow. North York, approximately 5. Etobicoke got about 4 centimeters, but Toronto itself, the Midtown and closer by the lake, only received 1 to 2 centimeters of snow. We did get the mixed precipitation, as we did forecast, from rain, freezing rain to snow, primarily in Scarborough, North York, and Upper Etobicoke. But for the most part, the accumulation levels did not reach what was originally forecasted, so we're somewhat grateful for that. We did begin our activations yesterday, late morning, early afternoon, and I can report that for the most part across the city, we completed at least 2 rounds of salting on all the roads. That would be the major roads, the collector roads, and we also salted the local roads, which is a new feature this year where we get out earlier on the local roads. We did do some plowing of roads up in North York and in Scarborough and in the upper part of Toronto, upper part of Etobicoke, but we did not have to do any plowing in Toronto itself. Even the Gardiner didn't have to be plowed. Our rounds of salt essentially kept the Gardiner safe, bare throughout the entire day into the evening. We did some plowing on the DVP, primarily the bus lane and a few of the ramps. But for the most part, all the plowing operations were isolated to Scarborough and into North York. We also got through all the bicycle lanes, and we are just finishing up the sidewalks. So we did activate all the sidewalks yesterday. Again, that's both salting and plowing an operation on our sidewalks. And throughout the day, we are now going to be in a completion mode. As I said, sidewalks, a few of the local roads will be finishing up. We did also activate driveway windrows. So whenever we plow local roads, as we did in Scarborough and in North York, we also activated clearing the driveway windrows. And we're finishing that up this morning. And then later today, we'll have our staff go out and patrol the roads to see if in fact there are some areas that need some further work. And we'll be cleaning up spot areas across the city. So I'm very happy to say that the activation went well and that we're now just in a cleaned up mode. If anyone has any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them.
Yeah, Vince, can you talk about, the city's enhanced plan, $100 million to avoid January, and, the preparation to make sure that things went, smoothly today?
Absolutely. So we certainly prepared quite a bit for this event because the early forecasts were indicating that some parts of the city were possibly going to get 25 centimeters. So we were preparing as early as Tuesday. We activated some preventative measures, such as applying liquid brine across the city and the hills, bridges, and expressways and priority areas. We actually started salting specific areas where there were icy roads, and we actually had our contractors strategically locate their equipment at certain parts of the city as opposed to leaving from the depot. It would reduce the downtime. So we had started planning earlier on, again, a lesson learned through all of our events last year. We also communicated a lot more. We were communicating in advance to the media and to the councillor's office and the mayor's office about the pending event. So we were trying to get ahead of it from a communication standpoint, inform our residents what our operations could be. Again, lessons learned from last year's events. And as a result, I think all the planning certainly helped us with the event yesterday and today.
All right, been listening to Vince Ferrazza from the city, giving us an update on the situation, snow clearing wise.